Hello, everyone, and today we're going to continue the campaign here as the newly formed county of Adessa. So, in the last episode, we made the trek all across Asia Minor through hostile and friendly territory and made it to Adessa, conquered the city, and then the county of Adessa, according to the script, formed from what we conquered after a turn. And so this is a new development. We were betrayed by our Crusader allies, and they've besieged Edessa. I suppose they want to usurp our power. And we have also been attacked by the Kurds, who, of course, control the Marwanid Emirate here to the northeast of us. So we're in a very bad situation. So right now, the Crusaders have a pretty strong army besieging us in the capital. Um, we have decent forces. We just don't have the numbers to take them down. However, I have a feeling we can defeat this Kurdish force of the Marwanids. So if we can defeat these guys, we should be able to um, send reinforcements and overwhelm the Crusaders. So let's get our troops together and sally out. Okay. So the Emirate of the Marwanids has 3 generals cavalry, some Anatolian spearmen, which are kind of a heavy spear unit, heavy archers, tribesmen, and tribal horse archers. Our advantage comes from the fact that our Crusader troops, which includes a significant contingent of Kurdish infantry, are very experienced. So let's fight the battle and see how well we do. Okay, so here we are in battle, and let's quickly take a look at our troops. So we've got Crusader State Infantry, our standard line infantry. We have Kurdish infantry, sort of an axe armor-piercing infantry with a cool-looking shield. We've got our household knights of Adessa. We have a crossbearer plus foot knights, so a kind of elite supplementary unit. And what else do we have? We have some Armenian cavalry as well. So the enemy has a lot more than we do. Let's take a quick look at their troops. They are quite powerful indeed. So let's just see what we can do here. We're going to sally out, so I have to form up outside the walls. So let's get our general to form up here. Our standard infantry that are heavy spearmen, so they're also kind of anti-cav. Our elite foot knights there. Let's put our Kurdish warriors on the right side. So we'll have the armor-piercing guys on the right side to try and flank and maybe fight their heavy cavalry as well. We have the Armenian cavalry too. So what we might do is the Armenian cavalry is 61 troops. So I might put them on the right as well and try to engage and overwhelm their troops on the right with my cavalry and infantry combo. I'm not sure. But let's see. It all depends on, I think if we can handle them on the flank, we can overwhelm them on the right flank and cause a mass rout. And these are their heavy spearmen. Looking pretty good. Okay. They're going to let us finish forming up here. Okay, their cavalry on the left side is kind of charging in. So you know what? I'm going to have my general countercharge. I'm going to move my spearmen in. We'll hit their infantry battle line. They have archers on the second row here. Our troops charged in. They got a good charge off on their bodyguard cavalry. So that's pretty good. Our infantrymen are going to help our general, who hopefully doesn't die. That's a common theme in my channel. In case you're new to the channel, my general dying. Unfortunately. So let's have our cavalry help us there. The enemy bodyguards are they're fighting well, but I think our advantage on the charge is going to hold up there. Okay, our Kurdish infantry is charging in against their cavalry. That gives our Armenian cavalry a chance to flank as our Kurdish infantry move in as well. Our other Kurdish infantry. Oh no. We're routing. Boy. Okay, so the bodyguards there are routing. That's good. That's good. That's good. So now Armenian cavalry flank their main contingent of bodyguards there of their general. Where's our general? Did we rout them there? Okay, general, move back here. Their heavy archers are doing some damage. Okay, maybe if our general charges in at their Ghazi infantry over there, we can do some damage. Their Anatolian spearmen are doing well. We routed that unit of Ghulams. Their horse archers are charging in. That's not good. Okay, their Ghulam bodyguards are getting overwhelmed there. So I'm going to have the Armenian Cav charge in at their horse archers that are charging on my flank. Our infantry are routing their Arab tribesmen light infantry. General retreat from there. Okay, hit the heavy archers. We won. Well, how about that? Well, we fought quite well there. And what decided the battle, I think, was our general not dying and our experienced units, and the Kurdish infantry on the right flank doing well, overwhelming their cavalry. I think the armor-piercing axes helped, and our spearmen were able to hold the line pretty darn well. So that turned out pretty well. And of course, our medium cavalry was also quite effective. What else do they have here? I want to run down as many troops as I can. A couple of our Kurdish infantry got caught at the Heinz factory. Of course, I'm running Swagger's Blood mod. And yeah, you know what? That's good enough. That's good enough. Let's exit the battle. We already won the battle. Heroic victory. Baldwin Capet did very well indeed. Okay. So the enemy army is in retreat. We weren't able to kill the general. But Samosata is now safer. Maybe if we destroy this building, It'll reduce the culture penalty. Not enough, I guess. What else can I build here? You know what? We're going to have to take our troops and just attack the Crusader army. Let's do this. I don't know if I'll have enough troops to save Samosata from rebellion, but if I can defeat the traitorous Crusader army, I was able to bash the Marwinid army enough that I don't think they'll be bothering me too much, at least in the next few turns. So that'll give me some time, but I might lose Samosata. Okay, what are my troops here? I have some Kurdish infantry. Oh, this is the same army. Yeah, this is the same army. Okay. So let's start the battle. Okay, my other troops are on the way. Okay, so the Crusader force here is actually not that great, but their cavalry contingent is good. So let's get our archers to harass them there. Our infantry come up to the front, and our general will move up to the hill there. Actually, you know what? General, immediately charge the Frankish horsemen. And I'm going to take our main groups of infantry here that aren't so damaged. You know what? Forget all that. Let's overwhelm them as quickly as possible to avoid a drawn-out fight. Let's kind of spread out our troops and try to hold them. And we'll charge in with our cavalry on the flank. Okay, so infantry. Hit them over there. Okay, our general just got hit really hard. That's not good. That's not good at all. Where's our other general? Okay, Kurdish infantry and other infantry on the flanks. Move that way. Did our household knights routed? Oh no. That's not good. You know, we're going to have to overwhelm their general as quickly as possible. Okay, let's see if our cavalry can cause a rout here. Okay, we hit them pretty hard. The Frankish horsemen are... Okay, my household knights kind of regrouped. If we can rout this group here, I think we can cause this contingent to rout, and then combined, we can take down... What just happened? And then combined... Okay, we caused the rout. Hit their general Fulk. Okay, let's hit him as hard as we can. Okay, we caused the rout there. Just everybody target Fulk. Don't retreat. That battle didn't exactly go as planned, but I mean, they are retreating. Our archers didn't have fire at will turned on? That's my bad. That was very bad on my part. It seems like their general is going to be able to retreat. So if that's the case, let's at least run down their other units with our other forces of cavalry. Okay, let's head them off. Am I going to get my general killed? Okay. That was a nice hit. So their crossbowmen got taken down. That's good. How many troops did we lose? We lost, oh, only a few hundred troops. And they lost, well, I'm not sure because a lot of their troops have withdrawn. So it's hard to say. Okay. So finish off those three if we can catch them. We're not going to catch them. Yep. That is realism right there, folks. Rome total realism. Okay. That actually turned out quite well. I didn't expect it to go that well. Okay. So here we are back. And whoa, this is interesting. We have a Fatimid army besieging a Seljuk army in Raqqa. The Fatimid army is neutral with us, as is the Grand Seljuk army. So that is interesting. Adessa is not happy either. So if we put some troops in Adessa, can we increase public order? Yes, we can. I think Samosata just has to have a rebellion there, and then maybe the next turn I'll be able to increase public order just enough. So let's go for the execution places. Yeah, let's do execution places. Actually, let's go for the pilgrimage routes. Let's do pilgrimage routes, and then let's see if we can keep Samosata at all. Now, what should we construct here? We're already going for the church. That's good enough. Catholic province churches. Okay, so let's end the turn here and see how we can consolidate our new Crusader state. Okay, so the Fatimids are still in pretty firm control of a lot of these coastal towns, as it should be. The Fatimid army that's besieging Raqqa is smaller than I thought it would be. They do have heavy archers and they have a lot of heavy cavalry. So that's probably why they're so confident. It seems like the Seljuk force is mostly light archers. Okay, so Samosata did not fully rebel yet. So let's get our troops back there. Okay, Samosata is actually controllable now. So that is quite nice. So in Samosata, we did the pilgrimage routes. So let's go for the Crusader Church. And I just realized I should have gone for the pilgrimage routes in Adessa and then the Crusader Church before I did the province churches. But I'll finish the churches anyway. They can only help. Okay, so right now Yeah, our Samosata's population is really low due to the revolts, and I believe I enslaved the populace. So yeah, that was my bad. Where are our agents? Okay, so we have an emissary in this area. I wonder if I can make peace with the Crusaders. I want them to bother the Muslim factions. So, okay, they agreed to peace. Not that that means much with Rome Total War diplomacy. So, next order of business is to go to the Marwanids and ask them for peace so that I can at least get a short respite. Okay, so we have a ceasefire. And Edessa at least has a pretty decent population, so I'll be able to recruit troops from there. I should recruit some crossbowmen. I can't retrain these troops yet. I don't have the right recruitment buildings. But I guess I should go for some the crossbowmen have pretty high uh, recruitment as well as maintenance. So I'm going to wait a second. Maybe I should recruit some regular archers to be kind of basic garrison. Okay. So we have a marriage. Baldwin Capet marries Felipe. Interesting. We have the that's an old, yeah, that's an old notification. Good news from the world. So the Almoravids are at war with the Taifa of Denia. Oh, that means the Almoravids are trying to move into the Iberian Peninsula. That is quite nice. The County of Portugal is at war with the Kingdom of Leon. That means they have emerged as a faction. And Pamplona, of course, is at war with the County of Barcelona. Oh, Leon had an alliance with the Almoravids. Very interesting. And Barcelona had an alliance with the Kingdom of Aragon. That's also interesting. So, very cool. Now, Samosata and Adessa are pretty. I hope these Crusaders, these traitorous Crusaders, just go and do something else. But I have a feeling since I'm the weakest faction in this area, they're going to continue to bother me. And Adessa is a pretty rich province in this area. Not that it's richer than other provinces in this area, but it's more rich compared to somewhere like Samosata. Um, okay. So next turn, our Catholic churches will be ready. And then our Crusader church is going to be ready in Samosata. So I'm just looking forward to updating our Crusader State Proclamation into level 2. So let's end the turn again. Okay. So here we go. We have found the other Marwanid city here at Amida. So I will propose a peace treaty with them. Oh, the Duchy of Carinthia, which in the mod is around Verona, has been destroyed. Interesting. So let's talk to the Marwanids. Can we have a ceasefire? And give me your map information. Okay, they accept. How nice of them. And thanks for their extensive map information. That is really a grand exploration they've done so far. Oh, they have another couple of cities. They have Mardin and Hisenkaif. We can expand there later. I want to expand into the additional Crusader state territories here. So Samosata here is done with the Crusader Church, and that given us access to nothing at the moment. I think we need to go for some land ownership. That'll at least allow us to recruit some some medium spear infantry, the Latin men-at-arms, as well as Maronites. So let's go for the land ownership. And then in Adessa, let's build our pilgrimage routes. And then that'll be it for the moment. I really do like how fast turns go in Rome Remastered. Definitely a strong point of the game. Oh, I was at war with the Sultanate of Rome. I didn't notice. So, yeah, let's accept their ceasefire. I can't fight them at the moment. Okay, so the Fatimids here seem to have... Yes, they conquered Raqqa. So I am concerned that their next target is me. So let's up our tax rate a little bit, or maybe not. Maybe we will not do that. Okay, let's up the tax rate in Samosata slightly, so we at least stop losing money. At least our contingents of knights have grown with our faction leader. So that's good. What can we build now? Let's build the Crusader Church in Adessa. Yeah, let's build a Crusader Church in Adessa. We're building land ownership in Samosata. So our Crusader state is really coming along. We could recruit pilgrims. Anyway, let's end the turn here. I at least want to get Adessa to level 2 Crusader state in this episode. So we fought some nice dramatic battles. So I'm hoping to at least build the level 2 Crusader state before we move on, before I end the episode. I think Adessa will have the option to upgrade the Crusader state, whereas Samosata can't at the moment because Adessa is a minor city. So it's already big enough to kind of be Crusader capital already. So let's end the turn once again and get our Crusader church. And hopefully the Marwanids leave us alone. Oh, the Fatimids want an alliance and trade rights. At this point, I can't refuse. I have to expand in my local region and consolidate before I can think about attacking the Fatimids. So it is an uneasy peace. Or actually, you know what? The Fatimids did propose an alliance with the actual Crusaders. That's not so wrong. Okay, so we can do Crusader State Estates, and that's exactly what I want to do. And unfortunately, I need money. I need money to do it. Let's up the tax rate. Okay, so now I at least have a surplus. Maybe if I disband some units, but I don't want to disband units. Barely have any units. Okay, maybe I can destroy a building. I'll destroy the Spearmaker. It doesn't give me anything except for cultural issues. Oh, I'm just 100 gold away. What can I destroy? I feel like the late Byzantine Empire melting gold to hire mercenaries. There's nothing I can do. Okay, I'll disband something. Okay, disband the Kurdish infantry. I can't uh, retrain them anyway, at least not in the near future. I think the Armenian foot archers I also can't reach. So I'm going to disband them. Okay, now I'm going to have enough money for the next turn. So let's end the turn here. And now I'll be able to upgrade Adessa. When you upgrade your Crusader state, it'll give you access to a whole bunch more buildings that give you access to more units as well. And this also gives you access to the Crusader state crossbowman. Okay, so let's upgrade that. It's going to take 10 turns, though. So we're going to have to hold off all our enemies with whatever we've got, which is next to nothing. But that's fine. Let's at least get this building done. Okay, so I was actually one turn away from finishing the Crusader State Estates when a giant Marwinid army besieged Adessa again. So I'm going to end this episode here, and I'll, depending on what happens in this battle, maybe I'll make another episode of this. But I just wanted to illustrate how interesting and very unpredictable the Crusader campaign is in Chivalry Remastered. It's pretty fun. I I have to say I enjoy it. It's whatever you make of it. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking, subscribing. If you like videos about the historical Total Wars and their mods, yeah. So I'll see you in the next one later.